So, today I'm in a bit of a different posture. As you can see, I actually brought in this lovely chair that is very old and has been running in the family for a very long time, and it was refurnished and stuff. It's just so incredibly comfortable, and I decided if I'm going to watch an amazing match between Na'Vi and Alliance, then I might as well watch it properly, you know? And tomorrow I'll actually be in the living room and not in front of my computer with friends and stuff. So I'll be in this chair over in the living room, but I'm very comfortable today. And this chair is awesome and is huge and is awesome. But let's talk about Dota. So before we talk about Na'Vi versus Alliance, which I just witnessed, which was interesting, as much as I hate using that word, we started out with Orange versus DK and then IG versus Tongfu. And you know they had to have 60-minute games with nothing happening forever because Chinese Dota, or Eastern Dota, is Orange are actually from Malaysia. And Orange beat DK, which was really cool because DK won the first match and then Orange actually came back and won both of those. And that was actually quite spectacular, and they beat DK. They played really well. Those are rather interesting games. A ton of farming, a really boring farming, but they beat them, and it was good. And I'm pretty excited that Orange actually beat them because I did not expect that to happen. DK should be stronger than Orange, and Orange showed that they are in fact very strong, and they beat DK. I got nothing. DK is out. And then we had IG versus Tongfu. And Tongfu kicked IG in the butt. And they did have to go to 3 games again. But as the first game was actually played yesterday, today we had the remaining 1 or 2 games, and it actually drawn out to a full series. And man, and then we got to Alliance versus Na'Vi. We just had, Eastern Dota had to have 60-minute long games, and then the most anticipated game, the most anticipated matchup in this whole tournament, Alliance versus Na'Vi, and it's 2 games that are like less of about 30 minutes, because that's proper Dota. It's really short games. The first one was weird. I did not like the fact that Na'Vi played Wisp. I don't like Wisp. I don't like seeing it. I think it's a high risk, high reward kind of hero, and Na'Vi just went with it. They also went with the Skywrath Wage, which I thought was amazingly smart up against the puck, but they could not capitalize enough. Though Dendy did amazing work against S4 in the middle, they couldn't capitalize enough on it, and the Wisp just couldn't really do anything. And then, game number 2 that just finished, I'm really disappointed with Na'Vi's draft, because Tidehunter for Dendy, really? You give Dendy the most technical hero on the team, the hero that can do just amazing work, and they gave him the freaking Tide to go mid. I was just, what? And also they picked up the Luna. You pick up the Luna against a super tanky Alchemist that will go BKB, and a Bear, a droid that has the Bear, which means that your Eclipse is not going to be that effective. And obviously Loda goes Midas because he has free farm, and then gets BKB very quickly, so Ravage does nothing. And their draft was bleh. And they had a pushing lineup with Enchantress as well as Nature's Prophet, and they took out all towers. They did everything they could, but they can't breach the base in time, and Loda started with a Midas, so he's going to have his items. And Alliance won't make the mistake of defending or trying to defend one of those. They won't make the mistake. And they didn't. And then they just got what they needed to get. The Radiance on the Bear and the BKB. And it was done. And it was over. So I'm kind of disappointed from game number 2. But I've been saying a lot of buts. Alliance now move on. They secure a crap ton of money and probably going to win this one because I don't see anyone beating them. Maybe Na'Vi. I'm assuming Na'Vi will beat whoever comes out of Tongfu versus Orange. Tongfu versus Orange is going to come next. I'm not going to watch it, but tomorrow we'll see the winner of that which I don't know who, I have no idea, I'm not even going to say, I don't know who Dog Food and Orange will come out, but Na'Vi will play against them. I believe Na'Vi can take them not very easily, but they can take them, and then Na'Vi again versus Alliance, and I hope they can get something in there, because I believe Na'Vi can defeat Alliance if they play properly, and I really dislike their draft in the second game, and I really dislike the Wisp. It's not their heroes. It's just not their heroes. So, I'm very much enjoying myself in this big chair. It's kind of feels a little more, cozy and comfy, right? Doesn't it? I don't know. I like it, and I'm going to go to sleep. It's 4:17 a.m. I actually don't have all the lights on, which, whatever. It might be a little bit dark, but it's been a good day. It's been a good day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Freaking awesome. So good night.